I need that. I need that in my life. Oh, what's he doing with his head? Yo, this is so cute. Oh no, look at this dog. Oh God. I'm in love. Oh God, I'm in love with this dog. Oh my God. I'm in love with this dog. Cut it out, dog. Why you doing on me? I just want to own this dog and live happily forever after. How much for the dog? Yo. What did I just do? Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, you're gonna be my new puppy. Oh. Yo, I've been with this dog for 5 minutes and we are already best friends. Bro. Here we are. This is it. I hate these videos. Every single one. You sit down and you talk to a camera about some sad shit that just happened. The unexpected videos. But I believe I owe it to you guys to talk about what happened, because Kong the Savage, as you know, played a huge part in my life these past 2 years. I'm gonna try not to get emotional, but this was very unexpected. It's incredibly sad. Everyone in the house, their heart is hurting today. And we've heard reports of coyotes in the neighborhood. Neighbor Susie is always like texting us when the neighborhood gets an email about some sort of coyote watch, whether it's a street over or somewhere in the city. I just feel like it's one of those things where it's impossible to happen until it happens to you, which is what happened last night. I took a moment to think about how I wanted to make this video. Obviously, because anything involving death, given my past, is gonna be a bit tender and difficult to navigate. And as a content creator, I wanted to let this one digest a bit so I could really collect my feelings before I dove into it. Yesterday was a weird day in general. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you probably saw the story where a fucking pterodactyl type bird came into my koi pond and actually killed one of my fish. And didn't kill it for consumption, literally just killed the fish. And it's almost like all these bad things happen at one time. I don't know what it is, if it's like a universal like fuck you to me or what it is, but anyways, I'm at dinner later that night. My neighbor Susie texts me and she says, "Coyote in front, keep Kong inside." And I said, "Where?" And so I screenshot this and I send it to my boys who are at home, Andre and Mike. So Andre and Mike go out to look for Kong, and it's the classic group chat panic where everyone's starts to freak out because not only do they not hear him, which is unusual, but they don't see him running around the yard either. Kong's ran away before, guys. If you're like OG Logang, you know Kong has ran out the gate like 3 times before we got a fence to stop him. But he's a fucking like a little adventure dog, so who knows, maybe he was somewhere in the bushes or somewhere in the trees. But as time went on and they're sending me videos of them looking for Kong, I started to worry a little more. Mind you, I'm at dinner, I'm looking at the security cameras, but it's so loud and I can't really see what's going on. Somehow I'm at this fucking crowded restaurant in Beverly Hills, and I'm on the security cam footage, and I see one of the biggest coyotes I've ever seen in my life. And I'm from Ohio, like I grew up around coyotes, I know what they look like, and one of them is just stalking right outside the gate, just lurking, and I heard Kong bark a couple times, and then I saw a second coyote, like equally the same size, and these motherfuckers are bad. They are aggressive. They've killed dogs in our neighborhood before, and they're right up against the gate, and so I'm starting to freak out. I am the one in the group with the level head, but I'm at dinner with my friend, and I'm looking around, and I start to get a little antsy, and we're all hoping so badly that we go outside the gate, and we just see Kong sitting atop a dead coyote, tongue hanging low, chest out. Oh! I gotta kill it, boys! But it just seemed a little far-fetched. And then I get the call from Andre and Mike. They're like, "Yo, you gotta come home. We have really bad news." So I've got my 30-minute drive home, and I'm freaking out in the car, and I'm asking them, I'm like, "Yo, where's the body? Is he potentially still alive somewhere? What'd they do?" And Andre showed me the footage when I got home, and I can't. Like, coyotes are so slick. I can't help but feel like this was premeditated. Like, this is the most cunning, abduction plan I've seen in my days. The whole thing lasted about 10 to 15 seconds. The coyote jumped the fence, chased Kong around a car, and grabbed him actually right here. The coyote took Kong. There's no remains, like they straight up abducted him. And like I said, like these fuckers are so... Oh man, I don't like this. I hate making these videos. He didn't stand a fucking chance, and I hate how naive he is and so mindless. Like he had no idea what was going on. Like he was on the other side of the gate, literally barking at the coyotes, taunting them. And he's never really had any taste of danger. He doesn't have any predators here, so we didn't know what to do. And again, I just want to iterate how quick all of this happened. And so we searched the whole neighborhood for about an hour. We spent the whole morning looking for anything we could find, and there is nothing. There's literally no sign of him. And these coyotes are still out there, and we still have more pets. Like we have Pearl, the pig. We have Rhea. I mean, if one snuck into my room, we got Maverick. And who knows what these things are capable of at this point, you know? They pulled the fucking heist of a century. They literally snagged the most famous and loved dog on Instagram. I have had Kong almost since I like started vlogging. And during our search last night, by the grace of Mother Nature, the universe, some sort of magical ether, we go and mind you, I'm gonna show you. He was literally snatched right over there, and right there when we're looking for him yesterday, we find a little tennis ball, a little chewed up tennis ball, and this. Dude, is this like real life right now? It literally says Kong. It's obviously the brand, but this was the last thing. This was the last thing he was playing with. And it was like his final note, goodbye. And it was just his name. God damn it, Kong, I wish you would have given me a little more to work with here. Ah! Fuck! I don't think it's fully set in yet that he's gone. I'm so used to him waking all of us up at 7 a.m. and peeing on my floors and licking my fingers until they dry up, crack, and bleed. That little tongue, that little stupid little tongue, is way too long for its own good. I think something needs to be done about the coyote problem in our neighborhood. Some sort of protection, because this is getting ridiculous. Like, I'm not the only one in this neighborhood who's lost a dog. I just can't believe, like, what the fuck? Why me? Thank you to everyone who's reached out to me and wished me condolences. It seriously does mean a lot. And I know, Logang, you guys loved Kong. He loved all of you. Anyways, Kong the Savage, you know I love you, brother. This one's for you. Raise a glass for Kong tonight for me, Logang. I'm gonna go listen to Sarah McLachlan and cry for the rest of the day. We're gonna bury these flowers right where he was snatched. And yeah, if you have followed me for the past couple of years, you will recognize a lot of these moments with Kong the Savage. I love you, man. I miss you. And here's to you, buddy.
Come up to my shoulder? Come on, bro. Oh, no, what? No, no, wait. Oh, my God. Come here.
Does that feel good, young doogie?
Hello?
Oh.
No! Get out of here. Oh God!
You good, bro? Oh, he's
Oh my God, this is the cutest shit I've ever seen, bro. It's my boy. It's my boy smashing the doors. There he is. Oh my God.